Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. This is part 2. I didn't want to go back and forth to the sink, therefore I was taking my spray bottle, which I've done that before too, and I do take my spray bottle to add more water if I want it lighter. But I got out the other tattered angels that were clogged, the little tubing was clogged, and just unscrewed the top and put it on, on here. Watered that and then ran the seam binding through it. So I was able to get these gorgeous, gorgeous greens. This is forest green. That is blue raspberry, which is gorgeous, I think. This is, what was the color of this one? And I took them upstairs already because I had so much down here in the kitchen. I think this was silver bullet or something like that. And as you see, when you put a lot more water with it, the coral did become coral and not orange. And then I was also able with the tattered angels to get the pink, and I was real happy with that, so I did 2 of those. Oh, and y'all didn't see, this is like sunshine, I think, the tattered angels, warm sunshine. So we did get some more colors in there, and so I've got 4 more I thought we would do just to see what we come up with. Excuse me. And I've already put this through the, under the sink, and so I'm hoping that what we get will be a lot lighter. That's worn lipstick, y'all. I just don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want it real vibrant for a baby, Well, the worn lipstick looks more like what I consider coral or peachy color, doesn't it? Interesting. I'm going to put just a little bit of water with it. I'm almost out of that. So that we can, just to show you that we can go lighter and lighter and lighter, and especially if you run it under the sink, run it under the water in the sink, or under the sink, under the water in the sink. This is, it really gets it saturated with the water, which I think will make for a nicer, lighter color for the baby, So happy with that one. So that's the Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain in worn lipstick. Then we've got this piece that's saturated too in the water. And we're going to try the bundled sage. Yeah, our clouds are pretty heavy duty today. Interesting day to try to do, oh gosh, isn't that pretty? To try to do natural lighting, Isn't that the way it works out? I had so much water on some of the tattered angel stuff that I could literally squeeze it and it would come out of there. That's really pretty, isn't it? Just a little hint of it. Almost looks like moss green, doesn't it? These greens are a blue green. This is a yellow green. Isn't that lovely though? That's very pretty. Happy with that too. I seem to be happier if I run them, if I run the seam binding. Oh, that's hilarious. I thought I had my paper towel. Well, that's okay. Let's see what color we get. No, they didn't take up any color. So we've got 2 more pieces here. So we've done our worn lipstick and our bundled sage. And now let's do wild honey. I bet when you all do this too, it takes so much time, especially if you're not doing it in your craft room, just to get everything together. Ooh, whoa, look at that one. Oh my goodness. Let's put some more water on it. look at that. Oh, that reminds me of my bees, y'all. That is honey. That is just spot on honey, isn't it? Now, the interesting thing, as you all know, when you're distributing it, it doesn't get, you know, usually doesn't get, see, I was doing this earlier too. I was just like, ah. There. Oh, mercy. Isn't that, ooh, that's pretty. I'm not saying, look what I made. Don't I make pretty stuff? I'm going to do that. I'm just saying, isn't that a pretty color? So, and I wanted to show you what we were coming up with, especially by putting it, you know, by putting the seam binding under that. I did get a little bit of honey on there. This is going to be interesting because the next one is the picked raspberry, y'all. Let's see what happens, because see, you can see a little tiny bit of the honey on here. Just a tiny bit. Ooh. Look at that one. As they say back home, that's not too ugly, is it? Just to get a reaction. Alright, what is happening here? I don't know if it's showing up in the video, but what is happening here, those teeny tiny little spots, I don't know if you can see it, where the honey came on, it almost looks like a wild rose near the center, you know. And let's see, you can, that's how much water I've got in here. Do you know what I'm saying? So that we can get it lighter. For me, I wanted it that light. I mean, it's pretty dark too, but I wanted it that light for the baby journal. So see what you can, it looks like a rose, doesn't it? And that's the picked raspberry. I just wanted to come on, like I said, we're doing the same thing just over and over and over, but I thought y'all might want to see those colors, and hopefully this, like I said, hopefully you can see them well. And like I said, if you've got a clogged tubing for the spray, just unscrew it and just put it directly on it, you know. And I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me again, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for coming by.